Hi, it's Lisa. I'm here today with more Use It and Move It. I did a series of this back in the spring where I picked out a lot of my stamp sets, and over the course of several weeks I did cards and things with the stamps, and so I sort of used them up one more time, and then I sold most of those on my Etsy shop. I still have a couple of things out there to sell. I have some more things I want to put on the Etsy shop, and I want to show you a few of the things that are going to go out right away on Etsy, and then I'm going to show you a few more of the Use It and Move It sets that I'll probably use one more time and may do some card videos and things with those, and they'll be coming along then on the Etsy shop. It's called Lovely Layers Art, and I do sell some of my canvases. I'll show you a couple of those in a moment, but I also sell some of my craft supplies. And the idea behind this is just to get some things out of my stash so I can have some new stuff, make some space. This one has been actually downstairs in my house for a long time waiting to go on eBay, and I never did list it, so I'm going to put it on my Etsy shop. When I used to have a Cricut, of course I had cartridges. This is the last one left that I just never got rid of, called Accent Essentials. And I used to a lot. There's a lot of neat little designs in this one. I did not have any of the software that went with the Cricut, so this is not linked to anything, so you could use it on any of your Cricut machines. This stamp set from Ali Edwards, I believe, is a Technique Tuesday set. I did a lot with this in scrapbooking. A lot of good words and phrases here. You could use it for cards too, but it's a great scrapbooking set. So that's going to go out on my Etsy. Everything on here is still in good condition. There's some staining on the stamps. I haven't cleaned any of these yet. I'll probably try to clean it a little bit more, but it doesn't impact the ability to use them. I used this set not long ago in a video called Asian Inspired from Fiskars. It has this great background with the dogwoods and then all the other stamps on here. So this one will go out on the Etsy shop as well. I have never used this. I don't know that it has been used at all. I bought it in a pack of other wheels, but it doesn't look to me like it has been used. It's called Farmyard from Stampin' Up, and it was one of their wider wheels, and it's so adorable. My aunt and uncle used to have a farm, dairy farm, and they both passed away about a year ago, and so I don't have anybody to make a card or use this for, and I hate that I don't, but it's just so cute. It has chickens and sheep, little clouds, a cow, and pigs, and the sun, and I think it would just make great scrapbook pages or cards with this farmyard theme. So you'll find that also going on in my Etsy shop. I'm not going to use it again. Now, two other things that are going to go out on the shop very soon are these art pieces. I won't call them canvases because they're actually on wood boards, and I will put a little holder on the back of this so you can hang it on the wall if you want. So this will be available for sale. I do these pieces. That's why it's called Lovely Layers Art, because there's all kinds of different layers. So those are two new ones that are going to go out very soon. Now, other things that you'll start to see probably being used in some last projects, and some of them will just go onto the Etsy shop pretty quickly, are some Stampin' Up and other sets. This is Fresh Vintage from Celebration a couple of years ago from Stampin' Up, and I wanted to sell this one last time, but I lost this stamp. I had separated it. It needs cleaning, and I'd been using it for something else, and I found it the other day when I was cleaning up. So this set is ready to sell, and it makes really cute cards. It's for a pretty set. I love this one, and I know I want to use this one more time. It was a Hostess set, Faith in Nature, and it's got these three designs plus this beautiful phrase and then a regular thank you in there. So this is also the cling stamp. So we'll see that coming up probably in a card video. This was also a Celebration set from I think this one was maybe 2 years ago and the other one was 3, called Petal Parade. This was a Hostess set, and I think it was a level 2 Hostess set. It was originally in 2 packages, but I went ahead and just put it into one to make it easier to store for my purposes, so I only have the one box, but you still get all 8 of the stamps. And these are designed to work with the big large scallop punch. I'm not selling that, but if you have that, or you can just do it with circle punches. So you have, let's see, this is spring, summer, fall and winter. And they make great cards. You can use, I've used them for scrapbook embellishments and stuff, so definitely want to use those again one more time and then move that on out of my stash. I don't think I'll use these two anymore because I've done so much with them in the past, but I want to get them for sale because I keep forgetting. This is a Thanksgiving set called Thankful Thoughts. You can stamp this and color it in as an entire design, or you can cut it into strips. I've done either one, and it's got a nice little back of card kind of stamp, and these are wood mounts from Stampin' Up. So an older set, but a one that's still very versatile and great for Thanksgiving. This is meant to be Valentine's Day. However, it doesn't have to be. It has a couple of things that are Valentine's oriented, but I have used the little elephant to an unforgettable friend at other times of the year. So it's just an adorable set. Again, I've used it quite a bit, so I probably won't use it again, but we'll have that one for sale pretty soon on my Etsy shop. This is another one I have used a lot. It's from Hero Arts, and it's called Whimsical House. I've used it on scrapbook pages primarily. You could do cards with it, but it is great on scrapbook pages, and it has a little kitty and a dog and some other elements for the yard, but what's really adorable are these houses. I will give this a good cleaning and try to get some of that staining off, but I'm sure I won't get all of it off of there, but it's a really good set for scrapbooking or card making. Something else that's going on the Etsy shop right away are the treasure map items from October Afternoon, and I have cut some of these down so that they will fit in a smaller envelope and the shipping won't be as expensive. I'll show you that in just a moment. The brads came with this washi tape with the whale and the anchor. These were loose in the pack when I got them, so that's what I got in the die cuts. The So Fun banners. Some great border stickers here, real versatile border stickers. I always love the word stickers from October Afternoon. This is just a theme that doesn't work as well for me, so I decided I'd go ahead and sell it. This was 12 by 12, and as I said, I trimmed this down so that I can put it in the an envelope, and it's just the different cardstock stickers. So I didn't think trimming it down would hurt it. And I did the same thing with the letters. So I trimmed those down so it didn't cut off any of the letters or anything that you can't use the alphabet letters here. And when I trimmed these journaling cards, I do admit that I didn't do a good job trimming right there, but you get the basic journaling cards. And the only other thing they sent me was one other piece of 12 by 12 paper, so I'm just not going to include that. But if you like this theme, this would work really well with red papers, other wood grains, teal blues. We always have gobs of those in our scrapbooking stash, some lime green. Just a lot of things, because there's a lot of pattern to all of these elements. So you could use cardstock, or you could use some nice tone-on-tone papers and make this a really good vacation themed collection. So that's going to also be on the Etsy shop. Now, also from Hero Arts, I have this cling stamp that's called Large Blossom. It's beautiful, stamped, and like a stamp with embossing and embossed, and then coloring in the designs. We'll probably do one more thing with this before it goes on Etsy. This one I've had a long time. It's Birds Galore from Inkadinkado. I like the quality of their clear stamps. They stamp really well, and you can see I repackaged it into these jewel cases. It has the birds. I don't think I've used the owl, but I've used everything else in here. That's a really pretty bird for a card. I've taken this grouping and done them in like a Halloween kind of card. That's very attractive or fun to do that. And then this is a beautiful bird for more formal cards, and then this is a good whimsical bird. So I kind of debated on this one. I've had it a long time, but I've used it a lot, and I think it's time for it to find a good home for somebody else to put good use for that. October Afternoon, I do not have the original packaging. I don't know what collection this came from, but you've got a ruler and lots of other things there, so that one you'll see coming along too. This is Martha Stewart Birds, and this will probably get listed pretty quickly because I don't plan to use this one again. This is a set I think that works better if you color a lot, and coloring is not my best event, but it has 4 different kinds of birds. They did not identify the birds on the original packaging. That was one thing I was disappointed in. That's a cardinal, and the rest of them, I don't know what they are. So if you're a bird person, maybe you'll know. But if you like to color, it's a pretty set, and I'll have it at a real good price on my Etsy shop. This is a beautiful stamp for Christmas cards. You can stamp it, emboss, and then just do nothing else. Or you can stamp it in like an archival ink of some type and then color in the wise men's robes, and it's beautiful that way too. We'll probably use that one more time. I think it's from Stampendous, but I don't remember for sure. I remember I bought it at Archivers. That's all I can remember about it. But I've done a lot of Christmas cards. I did my mother's Christmas cards with that one year. Here's another one I've used a lot for Christmas. Probably I may use it one more time. I don't know. Before I put it up for sale, but that snowman, you can see that he's discolored there because he's not a white snowman anymore. He looks like he's been out in the weather for a while. He's been used a lot, and you can stamp him and color in the scarf and the hat if you want to, or you can just leave him as he is, but he's just so cute. And then I've used the Merry Christmas, and I've used that Season's Greetings. That's really pretty to emboss that as well. And I'm going to sell it as a set with this grouping. So, and those are both from Inkadinkado, Winter Trails, and Ornate Christmas. A travel set I've used several times. I did it on a little mini book to take with me traveling and different things. So there's several images there for travel. Probably won't use this one again. I'll probably just put that one up for sale fairly quickly. It is from Fiskars. Fiskars stamps stamp beautifully with all different kinds of inks. Really good quality stamps. This is My Sentiments Exactly that I bought for Hobby Lobby. You know, these alphabet stamps are not cheap. And I've learned that I don't use them a whole lot, probably not something that I need to keep a ton of, but I've used this one a few times. I have a couple of other alphabet stamps, but I decided this is probably the one that I personally use the least, but it's got some great design to the letters to it. So I'm going to make this one available for sale as well. So I've got a lot of things that I know I'm going to put out pretty quickly, and other things that you'll see in videos coming along. So look for those things on my Etsy shop, and when I get, what I typically will do is put several things on Etsy, and then I'm not constantly putting stuff out there, and then it may be a couple of months before some of these others get listed. But when they do, I'll make sure that that's noted in a video so you can look for those. But keep an eye out for what's there. If you favorite my shop, that'll help you see what's new and available. And then of course there'll be these these art pieces, as well as hopefully some more art pieces coming along. There's some things I've sold out of that I need to remake. Thanks so much for watching.